So using how to use Google Classroom, what you will have to do is you just have to come here and type Google Classroom, and you press enter over here, open this, and you'll be signing in with your normal Gmail email account. Okay, so I'm using this email address for my classroom, so I put my password, logging in. So once you log in over here, what you can do is you can create a classroom first. Okay, so first you can create a classroom over here. You can just come over here and say create class, and you can click on this, I agree, continue. So you can give a name for the class. So for example, you can say business studies 2020 batch 1, for example. You can put the same thing over here again. You can just say BS 2020 batch 1. Okay, this is all up to you. Over here again, you can just type here business studies and keep the room blank. Okay, so you create your classroom. So once you have created your classroom, now if students want to join your classroom, what they'll have to do is they'll have to know this particular code. You'll have to give them this code. You can share it in WhatsApp in the group itself, and when they go to Google Classroom and once they sign in, they'll have to type this code to join the classroom. Okay, on the top there'll be a plus button. They have to click on the plus button, type this code, and they can join your classroom and they can see everything you posted. So over here, whatever you post, whatever comments you say, all that you do will be coming under stream. Okay, if you put an assignment, it appears over here. If you put a comment, it appears over here. If you whatever you do here appears over here. Okay. Classwork are the assignments that you give your students. Okay, so what you can do is you can come and click on the create button, and you can create an assignment. Okay, you can put the name of the assignment, and here you can put instructions of how they are supposed to be doing it. So you can say, for example, chapter number 1, home assignment 1, instructions is complete end of chapter questions 1 to 5. Okay, and you can say for business studies, all students, you can give them marks. You can tell them when they are supposed to be submitting the homework. And over here, you can say this particular home assignment is coming under which topic. You can create a topic for yourself. So you can put it coming under chapter 1, for example. Okay, so you can type the topic here, under which topic is it coming. Okay, so in the meantime, if you want to add, for example, some other extra things, for example, you want to show them a video before they do this particular assignment, or you want them to view a website before they do this assignment, or for example, you want them to see a particular file or a picture or something, you can use these options. Okay, you can come and click on file, and if you have a picture that you want to show them before they do their homework, you can upload that picture over here, and students, they can see that picture and then they can start doing their homework. Okay, so I'll just create a simple assignment over here. I'll just call it chapter 1 questions, and here you can say please complete questions 1 to 5, for example, and I'm going to say due date tomorrow, and this comes under the topic of BS chapter 1, for example. Okay, so this comes under chapter 1. Okay, so I'm going to click on assignment. Then also, if you want, you can create a quiz. Okay, for the moment, let's just ignore this. I'll show it in the next one. You can click on assign. Now, what you can also do is you can also create a quiz where students can answer it in the classroom itself. So very simply, I'll just show you. Just come and create, and you say you want to create a quiz assignment. Okay, so what you do is you will say worksheet for chapter 1, for example, worksheet for chapter 1, and you can say answer all questions or whatever. You can put your instructions over here. You can mention your objectives over here, and what you can do is you can start creating a quiz. You click on this. Okay, and over here itself the quiz is going to be created. You give a name for the quiz, give a description for the quiz, and over here you can start creating your questions. Okay, so when you come to the question, you have various options. It can be a short answer, it can be a paragraph answer, it can be a multiple choice, it can be a checkbox, a drop down. Okay, so you can be using something like this. Okay, so if you want an MCQ question, you type your question and you give them the options. And if it is not compulsory for them to answer, you can switch it off. If it is compulsory for them to answer, you click on required. Okay, so then if you want to add another question, you come and click on add question, and the next question comes. So for example, if this is an essay type question, you come and say paragraph. Okay, and you type your question over here. So so we'll just do a simple quiz 1, for example, and over here I'll just put select the correct answer, just for a simple thing. So option number 1 is going to be called the first answer, okay, and the second option is going to be called the second answer. If you want to add more options, you add more options. If you want to give points, you can give points here so that the computer itself will correct it for you, okay. And then, for example, you want to have one essay type question, explain the following, for example. So over here, students will be writing the answer. So you can, for the moment, I'll just keep it as these two questions only in the quiz, and then what you can do is this is getting saved automatically. It is getting saved in your drive. So if you just want to see how it looks, you can just click on preview. So this is what the students will be seeing. Okay, this is what the students will be seeing. Once you're done, there is no need to click on a save button. The form has already been saved. Okay, so you can go back to your classroom. Okay, so what you just do is, just go back to your classroom and you say how many marks this is, when it is supposed to be done, and under which chapter it's coming. For example, it's coming under chapter number 1. You fill all this, you assign it. Okay. So now it has been assigned. So you can see these two are your. So in your classwork, you can see this is the work that is coming up under the topic BS chapter 1. Now when you create a separate topic, these topics will all appear over here. Okay, you can create all the topics, those topics will appear over here. And when you click on each topic, you can see the assignments that you have given for that particular topic. Okay, then over here you can see the people who are in your classroom. Okay, at the moment there are no students. And also over here you can see their grades. When they keep completing an assignment, you can see what their grades are. Now what I'm going to show you is a student wants to join your class. Okay, so for example, we'll be sharing this code with them. So I'm going to use my email account to join your classroom. I'm going to come to Google Classroom. So as a student, I'm doing it. Okay, now I'm a student. I'm coming into my email account. I'm going to come to Classroom. Go to Google Classroom. Go to Classroom. And once I come into the classroom, I have to change my email account to this. So once I get into the classroom, on here, can you see this top button? This button is there. So I'll click this plus and I'll say I want to join a class. So over here, I'll be typing the code that you have given me. So right now, I'll just copy and paste. Control C, Control V over here, and I'm going to join the class. Once I join the class, once I join this class, over here I can see you recently put up 2 new posts. Okay, one is chapter 1 questions, one is worksheet for chapter 1. Okay, so whatever happens in this class will be coming over here in this stream. Then what I can do is I can come to class as a student. I'm showing this from the student side. I can come to classwork, and I can see under BS chapter 1 there are 2 assignments for me to do. So I can come to chapter 1 questions. I can click view assignments. Okay, so let's say I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to do question number questions 1 to 5. Once I complete it, I'm supposed to take a photograph and I'm supposed to send it to you. So what I do is I come to add or create, and this can also be done on the mobile phone. If they download the Classroom app, they can also do this on their mobile phone. So I'm going to click on this add or create button, and I'm going to say I want to upload a file. I want to upload the photograph of the work that I completed. Click on file, and so for example, select your file from your device. So I'm just going to take a picture. I don't have a picture over here. No. Let me just come to the desktop and take a picture that I can send you. Okay, so I have a picture over here. For example, let's say this is the answers of my assignment. So I'm going to say open. So it gets uploaded. I click on upload. So now I'm uploading the answers that I have completed to you. Once I am done with that, getting processed, I can click turn in. Turn in means I have submitted my work. I'm confirming. I can keep this as it is, and if I want, I can add more work. Once I have submitted all my answers, I can click on this turn in button. My work is completed. Click on turn in. Okay, so they're asking, are you sure? Yes, turn in. Now the teacher will be getting a notification that I have completed my work. Assignment number 1 has been completed. So now, miss, from your side, when you come to your account and when you come to class work, for example, when you come to people, you can see so far there is a student called Ahmed Mohsin who has joined your class. When you come to classwork, when you come to worksheet, when you come to chapter 1 questions, you can see one student has turned in. You just click on it. You can see the work he has done. You can see he has uploaded a file there. So you can view the file. Once you are done viewing the file, you can give marks. Okay, you can give marks. You can add a comment, look, these are the problems, this is what you should have done, blah blah blah. You can do all that. Okay, you can type in the marks as well. Okay, so once you do that, now for example, let's say you say student has got 60 marks. Okay, you click on return. Okay, so it's saving. If you want, you can put a comment, well done, you need to improve on this or whatever. Okay, so I'll just say needs improvement. I'll just put that and click on return. Okay, now this feedback will be sent back to the student. Okay, it takes a little bit of time. Okay, so now I can come back to my class. I can come to the, so I'll just do another one more. I'll just do this quiz, for example. I'm also supposed to do this quiz, so I'll just do this quiz also and show you how it works. View assignment, just click on that. And so over here, I select one answer. Answer is going to be second answer, and over here I'm just going to type something. And I'm going to submit it over here. Click on submit. So we don't have any scores because we did not put any scores there now. So now the student has done his work. Student has finished his work. Now for you, from your side, what you will be seeing is when you come to your classwork and when you come to worksheet for chapter 1, you can see one student has turned in the homework. You can check their work, what they have done. So just click on this and you can click on that. And this is the quiz. Oops, what happened? What happened on 1 minute? When you come here and you click on this turned in, you can see this particular student has turned in. You click on this folder button. Oops, something went wrong. So you click on this Google form. Why is it not showing me the answers? 1 minute. Let's try again. We come to classwork. We come to this worksheet. Let's double click this view assignment. So one student has turned in the work. Instructions clearly shows it. I'm sorry. So what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to come and click on this, and then you have to click on this button, and over here you can see there's something called responses. So in responses you can see what their answers are. Okay, here it is giving you a summary. Okay, so the summary is a bit confusing. You just go to question. Okay, so you can see the first one, the person selected the second answer. For the second one, the answer was this. Okay, so you can give the marks, and then at the end, what you do is you just have to come over here and student work. Come over here and type the mark. Okay, so just keep playing around with this. And for example, if you want to, just give them not a question, not an assignment. You just want to give them a note so that they can study. Just come to create material. Okay, put the title of it and just type the entire note and save it for them to see. Or else you can even put a picture of the note that you have done. Okay, so I hope I have been clear. But if you do have any other questions, or if you're confused anything, please feel free to message me or call me anything. Okay, thank you.